Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 5th, and today was a gorgeous day outside weather-wise. Warmed up beautifully, kind of humid still, but that's to be expected after the rain we've been having. A lot of mud around here and there, but overall wasn't too bad. Had a handful of things to get taken care of this morning. Ended up working on a project out in the shop, which I just realized I left out drying, that I'm going to have to go put away before it gets rained on tonight. So anyway, that just popped in my head, squirrel brain. So I went ahead and got a handful of things done around here. Took off to go out and go see my grandparents. I've got a weird little thing with my grandparents where it's usually every 4 times I go and see them, I then wait for them to contact me through a phone call, whatever, telling me that, asking where I'm at, how I'm doing, whatever. Just to kind of, I don't know, I guess I've told them numerous times, I'm like, hey, this is my plan. It's one of those things, if you call and don't leave a message, I'm going to assume it's the wrong number. All that kind of stuff. Just, hey, if you want to see me, you want to know how I'm doing, you want to talk to me, you know my number, give me a call. So I went ahead and called. They'd called yesterday, I think it was, and I went ahead and went over there today. I always call first. I'm not a guy that's a big fan of just knocking on somebody's door, so rung them up real quick and talked to my grandma. Said I'd be over in a little bit if they weren't busy, and they said they weren't. So hung out there for a little while. Just heard a lot of different things going on and stuff. They had to update me with the whole medical things and all that kind of deal, and they want to know about my Boston trip, 'cause I hadn't talked to them since before I took off for Boston. And it's amazing like how they seem to be so excited and so concerned about it. And about 3 minutes into that conversation, they were completely over it and wanted to talk about all their stuff. So it's one of those things you just realize that, whatever. It's who they are. It's what you got to put up with. So went ahead, hung out, talked to them, like I said, for not really a long time, but quite a while there. Had Bruce on the van. They've never invited my dog in the house, so I'd never really have pushed it. On nice weather like this, why we weren't sitting outside, I have no idea, but they wanted to be inside. So I kind of called ahead with the hope my grandma would, head out to the patio out there in the carport and sit out there and talk with me and stuff, but that didn't happen. So went ahead, left there, went to the gym, got changed up for my run, went out and had my nice little semi-long run. Worked out fine. It was hot. It was humid. A little gross. I wore my hydro pack. I haven't been wearing that much lately. I've been really cutting my fluid intake back immensely, trying to train for the longer runs. Also, the fact conserving water for my dog. As it's going to start getting hotter, he's going to need a lot more water in the process. So it was one of they haven't had a lot of really hot days yet, and this isn't really a hot day, but it was a warmish day, like 81, I think, something like that, but the humidity was insane. So went ahead, let the dog play in the lake, and I guess it's a reservoir, but great big giant pond, small lake, however you want to call it. Let him swim in that a few times, played in the creek twice, a little bit cooler waters there and stuff, had a great time. One of the spots went out, they built some little fake peninsulas out onto or man-made, I guess they're technically peninsulas, but little man-made paths out that go out in the water, anywhere from, 20 feet to 45 feet out. And when I got there was a couple geese, and the one of the geese was just like going batshit crazy, to squawking and having a goddamn conniption. And I got there and I was like, okay, you're out in the water, you've swam away from us, but she just kept looking back and screaming at us and just honking and going crazy. I couldn't tell what her problem was, and then I saw 2 little baby, little tiny babies, they were little tiny guys, still bright yellow, all that, come swimming out of the brush pile there and trying to follow mom. So I was like, okay, so we turned around, we headed out pretty quick. But I watched them for a little while because little baby geese are just so damn cute. So we watched them for a few minutes, and that Bruce didn't really give a damn at all. Headed back for the run, continued on, ended up letting him jump in the one part of the creek before a little waterfall type area kind of backs up a little bit there. And there was 5 giant big old bullfrogs in there just floating up right next to him in the water, within 3 feet of him. He didn't even notice them, didn't even care a bit, didn't see the frogs, so it was kind of funny. So he was laying down there cooling off pretty good. Got that run taken care of. Got back home, like I said, I was just drenched in sweat. It was so gross. So went ahead from there, got that all knocked out, had a fun time with it. Got cleaned up, kind of had a handful of things to do around here, nothing real major. Caught up on a little bit of YouTube videos watching. I'm actually still watching an hour-long video right now about woodworking shops and little tips and stuff for small shops. So hopefully I'm going to learn something after. I'm about 20 minutes in, haven't really learned shit yet. So we'll see. It's still kind of entertaining. So I'll finish that up, and then from there I'm going to head to bed. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.